Well, big moves could be coming to a Sacramento staple. The Sacramento Zoo could soon find a new home.
CBS 13's Marissa Perlman is there live with what we know. Marissa?
Yeah, hey Curtis, if an agreement is made, the Sacramento Zoo could be on the move to about 60 miles, or 30 miles, I should say, from where we are to South Elk Grove. The zoo is working on an exclusive agreement with the city. Now, Drone 13 shows the zoo's current location in Land Park, 94 years old, and sits on less than 15 acres of land. Now, this is what officials call the cramped quarters you're seeing at the current site, now that are putting the zoo's accreditation at risk. We're told the area is also too small to house some of the larger animals and expand attractions. Now, over the next 6 months, the city and the Zoological Society will explore moving the zoo to the Cameramer Urban Design Study area, which has easy access to the 99. This is a 60-acre site which would dramatically increase its size. The city of Elk Grove has an option to buy the property from a developer. It would cost them up to $6.9 million. But it's a space the zoo's board president says would be well worth it for the animals and for the community.
Many have noticed over the years we've lost a number of the animals that used to call the zoo home, and we've lost them for good reason, which is that we didn't have the space to provide them with the kind of life that they needed and to meet with modern standards of animal care. But we're really excited to see this possibility come about, and we're going to do whatever we can to put the zoo where it needs to be for the next 94 years.
Now, if you remember, there had been speculation that the zoo might relocate within the city of Sacramento in Midtown or the former Arco Arena site in Natomas. But the zoo says it hasn't had any success over the past 4 years in finding a Sacramento home. Sacramento's Mayor Darrell Steinberg reacting to the news this evening, saying the city is still willing to look for a viable expansion here in the city of Sacramento. He says this is worth a discussion with the community and with the council. Plans to put this on the agenda and make it a priority.
All right, Marissa, thank you very much. Let's go to the maps and show you what we are talking about. Of course, the current zoo, where it's been for decades, is in Land Park here. This is the site that is less than 15 acres, not big enough for the zoo. It's really outgrown it and zoo standards. Now, the site Marissa was talking about is here, the southern tip of Elk Grove. You can see right now it's really undeveloped. It's right off of Camera Road, off of Highway 99. But as Marissa was talking about, for years we've been talking about other possible locations for the zoo. She mentioned the old Arco Arena, which is now set to become a hospital, and this was the most recent location, which is at North Natomas Regional Park. Now, the mayor back in December tabled talks about all of this because many other things were going on that were much more pressing, and really there was no finance, no money in place to be able to make this move. So, of course, the talks now going on in Elk Grove are going to re-energize the talks if Sacramento indeed wants to keep that zoo in its city limits.